Saturday Night Live 40th anniversary was this weekend, and we didn't see Victoria Jackson on camera. How come?
Wow. If you haven't heard the story yet, what happened was I was invited, and I was very excited, and I got a beautiful embossed invitation from Lorne Michaels requesting the pleasure of my presence. And so I went on a diet for a month, and I did pretty good, yeah. I lost like one of my chins, kind of. And so then, the day before the event, my flight got canceled because of a blizzard. So that was a whole, so I get there. Where are you going?
I don't want the bright light behind you.
I don't
It changes the exposure.
Profile.
No, okay, so just face this way.
Okay. So, I emailed from my phone the assistant of the assistant of the assistant of the assistant of Lorne Michaels. And I said, I might be late. My flight gets in late because of the blizzard, so I might get in at 9:30 p.m. Can I still get into the show? They didn't respond, but an hour later, I texted them, I emailed them again, and I said, ignore last email. I got another flight that lands at 4 p.m. I will be on the red carpet. I think I'll be on the red carpet at 5:50 p.m. They wrote back, thanks, which acknowledges they got my email. So then I was on the red carpet at 5:50, bags falling everywhere in the snow, bow, crooked, everything, because I just fell out of the plane in the cab. So I go down the red carpet, I schmooze with my old friends, we hug, we kiss for 2 hours, and the assistants put a bracelet on me, and when I was walking into the show, Al Sharpton behind me, I didn't know why he was there, I come up and they go, no, your bracelet says you go to that room. Al Sharpton got in, he was never a cast member, and I go into the overflow room where they had food and a bar. So I'm sitting there and I'm just happy I'm there, and after about 2.5 hours I'm like, that's weird, because like no one else from my cast or anything is in here. It's only people I don't recognize. I recognize the choreographer Pat and A. Whitney Brown, but he was never in the cast. And so then after 2.5 hours, Robert Smigel, the writer who gave me my first impression, Roseanne, he's asking me why I wasn't seen at the SNL 40 thing.
And he's also a Triumph the Insult Comic Dog,
yes,
right?
Yes, Robert Smigel, he's a big writer, and he comes in, he goes, Victoria, hi! And he goes, what are you doing in here? And I go, well, this is where they told me my bracelet said I'm supposed to go. And he goes, well, you're the only cast member in here. And I go, oh, yeah. And then he's like, well, that's what happened. I go, I don't know. So he said, I'll get you in the live studio. So he took me in the live studio. By that time, people were hungry and thirsty, so some seats were empty. We sit in the back in some empty seats, and I saw the last 40 minutes of the show live in the studio. But that's why no one saw me on camera. So then we were trying to figure out, what happened. Like, was it a bracelet mistake? Was it blacklisting? But like Sarah Palin and Trump are conservatives. They were in the live studio.
But he's a billionaire.
Maybe it's because I'm the only person in there who has taken a public stance against same-sex marriage being portrayed in I made a comment that primetime TV shows should not have homosexual themes. Children are watching, and it's brainwashing them, anti-Christian things.
Do you feel that they're discriminating against you because of your politics?
Well, I don't know. And so I pursued it. I looked at my emails and to see if maybe, NBC, okay, so then Inside Edition did a story on it. Newsmax did a story on it. Everybody did a story on it. So then NBC replied and said, we thought she was going to be late, so we put her in the overflow room so she wouldn't interrupt the live show. But I have emails to prove they did know I was going to be on time. So, hi. So it's a mystery, and I'm not a liberal, so I don't go, victim, victim, victim. I don't do that, but I do go, what's going on?
Were there any other politically non-liberals who were excluded from the show? I mean, from the main room?
Dennis Miller was invited, but he chose not to go. And John Lovitz has said anti-Obama comments, and he was given the gag that he's dead. So
in other words, they didn't let him speak.
So I'm thinking maybe it was a bracelet mistake, or maybe someone told Lorne Michaels, I'm not going to be in there if she's going to be in there. You know, because Lorne's always been very nice to me. Gave me a great job. He never fired me. I was there 6 years. He said, stay as long as you want. We had to write our own material, so I was kind of running out of ideas. But anyway, all my cast was leaving after 6 years and my contract was 5. So like, he's always been really nice to me, so I don't know. So it's a mystery, and we're trying to figure it out.
Do you think it's pretty brave of you to come out and bring this issue into the open that they would have preferred to have kept hidden?
I think that Andrew Breitbart taught me and inspired me to hold the media accountable for lies. And a lot of liberal websites have been lying about me. Like, the first lie was they said, I wasn't there, I protested. And I'm like, I didn't protest, I was there. So I had to respond because I just believe in the truth. And so, as Breitbart is my inspiration, I'm going to hold the media accountable for every lie that I can prove they're lying. And if everyone did that, maybe we could get some truth in the media.
Are they trying to smear you feel?
Oh, yeah. They're trying to silence me. And it almost worked because I'm tired of being attacked. I know when I was 6 years old, I learned in Baptist church, if you love Jesus, the world will attack you because they hate Christ. And I always was prepared for that. But now I'm living it, and I'm getting really tired of being attacked and called names, but especially by my fellow Christians. And that's like, I expect liberals to attack me. I expect Christ haters to attack me. But when my fellow Christians like treat me like I'm exaggerating, or I'm a conspiracy theorist, or I should just be quiet and humble and, you know, don't be political, that's what hurts me, because they're not even voting. It's like our country's falling apart because they're not involved, they're not running for office, they're not even voting. And then my preacher of 2 years since I've moved here, he doesn't even answer my emails. I said, I have to show you that Common Core teaches Islam. I have proof, and Marxism and, you know, globalism. I go, I have to show you that so you can not support Haslam and not support these people that you're supporting who are for Common Core. And he won't even return my emails. That's what hurts me. So I'm looking for a new church.
What song did you record that may have contributed to people's concern?
I just recorded a song called There's a Muslim Living in the White House, and I have a lot of evidence. I have a lot of evidence, starting with Valerie Jarrett. His top advisor is an Iranian Muslim Marxist. His cabinet has Muslim Brotherhood connected people in it. He won't say Islamic Jihad together. He is letting Islamic terrorists out of Gitmo, who our sons and daughters died to capture, so that our sons and daughters can die again trying to, you know, everything he's doing is to help Islamic Jihad, and nobody will say he's on their side. So I'm saying it because I am not employed and I can't get fired or anything. And it has to be said, and I'm tired of all the news commentators saying, why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? I'm like, hello. And also, you know, his name is Muslim. He grew up in Indonesia. He was listed, Islam was listed as his religion in his school.
Yeah.
He, out of his mouth, he said, the prettiest sound I've ever heard is the Muslim call to prayer at sunset. He, in his book, Audacity of Hope, says...
And what happened at SNL?
Definitely, they're trying to silence me. And I have a new article that's great. If you go to my website, victoriajackson.com, there's an article by John Guandolo, ex-FBI guy, and it's at understandingthethreat.com, and it says, why is the political left married to Islam? And he has a 4-part series that explains it way better than I could.
Wow.